Alan, your reaction after that defeat to Chatham?
Yeah, look, congrats to Chatham. We're disappointed. Disappointed in the result, of course. I thought first half we was excellent. I thought we should have put the game to bed. Chances in the first half to score. Coming at half time, said, look, the next goal was massive, chaps. We need to push for the next goal. And look, they scored an early goal. Caught us a little bit cold. And then look, disappointed. Second goal, I mean, it's been brilliant for us. The keeper sort of just drops one and then sort of like, and I think Naz said he's just sort of caught him and give a penalty. So after that, we're chasing the game, and we have to chase it right at the end. We just throw everything at it. So look, disappointed and gutted in there. The boys are gutted in there, and I said, like, look, the margins and this even in cup football it's a one-off game, and you don't get the second, you leave yourself open a little bit. So yeah, disappointed.
Just spoken to Kevin Hake, the Chatham manager, Alan. He felt that Tonbridge had a couple of chances in the first half that should have really been taken. It's easy to say that, isn't it? But could have been a very different game, couldn't it? Yeah,
and that's football. Like, you need to be more ruthless in front of goal. You need to take your chances, and I think the boys know that. And no matter who you play against, if you don't put a team to bed, you're gonna leave yourself open. They might have half a chance on there. So I think we gifted them the first goal. The second goal, I mean, it's just disappointing with that. We are disappointed, but I said to the boys, look, we've been unbeaten in 8. You give me a shift today. I think, look, they are a team that's probably do an extra day a week for us. There was a little bit in there where they had a little bit of legs in there, and I think we looked like a little bit tired at times. I think they looked a bit more conditioned at us, a little more fitter than us, and that might be their full time. So look, there's a lot of positives there today. I want the boys to sort of realise that the FA Cup, as much as it's great, it is secondary to what we're about this year. We're ninth in the league. There's a real opportunity this year to do something special. FA Cup's great, good luck to Chatham, but I think this year what we want to do is focus now on trying to finish as high up we can in the league, and that's our aim.
You're still 2 or 3 weeks into the job, Alan. Presumably you're learning all the time about this squad of players. What did you learn today about them?
Yeah, what did I learn today? I thought that, look, they were a good group, and it shows that I need to sort of strengthen in areas up top. I need someone to give us towards the end there, to give us a different sort of a string to our bow. They're a young group, and they were talented boys. And look, these are big days for them, and I think they'll be disappointed tonight that it didn't happen for them today. But look, there's some learning in there from them, and I don't want it to take away from the good performances we've had of late, and the 8 results of unbeaten. And cup football is one team win, one team loses. It's cup football, so our focus is the league, and I feel like we can do something special this year. And I want the boys to take that feeling of what them celebrating like they've won the FA Cup. I want them to take that feeling and use it in the right way to drive yourself forward.
Was it frustrating watching that second half when it just didn't seem as though Tonbridge were able to break down a very resolute Chatham defence? Yeah, we got into some good areas. We had crosses into the box and we're putting bodies in the box, but it's just that little bit of instinct in the box to finish, a little bit of instinct. We had enough going on in there, put enough pressure on them, and we just couldn't get that ball in line. The set pieces, balls, keepers pulled off a couple of good saves. We knocked on the door and we just couldn't get that final goal just to try and bring it back to 2-2. Do you think this would be a sort of managerial test for you to bring the players back up and get them back in the groove for a very important game against Horsham next week?
Yeah, it's football. Look, I said in there, look, don't take nothing away. Be proud of what you achieved today. It's disappointing because I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed for you all. I'm gutted for you all because I think you deserve more out of it. But you only get one chance here. And I said, look, you can bottle it up. Like I said, bottle it up, take it, learn from it. We'll have a look at Tuesday, and we'll have a look why the second half we started a little bit slow, looked a little bit leggy at times in there. But look, I want the boys to believe that this season we can achieve something special, and I think that one result ain't going to define our season in the FA Cup. They've been brilliant this year. One result ain't going to define us. So there's lots of learning to take from it. I've got some work to do. I knew that when I took this job it would be difficult, and I know there's going to be some work to be done. I need to add some players into there. I need to try and get another day a week's training in the players so I can get them fitter and a bit more conditioned. And they're all things that I'm working on behind the scenes.
Thank you for your time, Adam.
Cheers, guys. Thank you very much.